The window's gone. It's still there. It's still there. Just a bunch of boxes in the way now. I was just gonna break down the boxes, but a lot of people were saying that the set is weighable, so I've heard people don't want to buy like loose packs, so I figured I'd just break the boxes down on stream. And then tonight as well is going to be Battle Partners. The tracking shows that it's going to deliver today. So I'll do Battle Partners later tonight if it does come in today. QR code, hi. Like the username. Everyone moved on to Battle Partners, and I'm still here chasing Terra Umbi. Yeah, I kind of went heavy into Battle Partners. I said I was going to, but yeah, I don't have any Terrestrial right now. I'll probably get more on my next order. But right now, I literally went all in on Battle Partners, except for this Prismatic. I had to order Prismatic for my social media giveaway, so that's kind of why I got some. Yeah, my last few Terrestrial streams didn't really do too hot. Although my last few any streams kind of didn't do too hot. That's why I'm kind of like focusing, like I'm still doing sales and everything, but I'm kind of focusing on social media because I'm seeing growth there. Whereas like here, it's like, I don't know, probably by the singles I'm missing from Terrestrial. I mean, it almost always makes sense to just buy the singles, but it's just not as fun. Not even gotten my hands on one pack. Team TT Pokemon, hello. Nothing like ripping a pack, exactly.
Those boxes are so pretty.
Aren't they?
I love.
What up, dude?
Hi, Dada. Want to go back inside? Yeah. Come on, Zipper.
An empty prismatic ETB. I kind of avoid shipping ETBs altogether, which is why I'm doing packs. Just because the shipping is like a nightmare. But like depending on like order size and stuff, I could definitely do that. But yeah, we'll also see how it goes because like, you know, obviously I haven't even sold any packs yet and we're 6 minutes in, so they may just end up going on a Facebook group. I don't have that much money. I don't know if anyone does. QR code. You have so many. Yeah, I ordered 10 ETBs. I've only opened like 20 packs in 7. Yeah, I ordered 10 ETBs just for I had to do a giveaway and it's cheaper if you order like a bunch of boxes at once from like if you can find a deal on it. So I really just needed one for the giveaway, but I didn't want to spend crazy amounts. No, I'm on YouTube as well. Typically YouTube chat is a lot more interactive than whatnot, at least before things get going. But lately it's just been like me chilling with YouTube a lot of the time. That happens like almost every stream now. People on the whatnot are like, bro, it's just you and me in here. Who are you talking to? Appreciate the sub. Yeah, so the next giveaway I'm doing is for a Battle Partners booster box. My next social media giveaway. That's gonna run not this Saturday. It'll be running by this Saturday, but it's gonna like the winner's gonna be chosen next Saturday. And I run that on my Instagram and my YouTube. So you can enter either way and you can enter both ways for additional entries. In one pack, I got the Black View VMAX. I did not know that it was rare, so I gave my little bro, and it was $50. Hey, that's a good come up for your little Brolo. It's called being a good big brother right there. My brother ended up giving me all of his Pokemon cards when he moved out of the house like 16 years ago or something. And we had like a split collection, so we both had Pokemon cards, but he like just gave me his. So I had a huge come up right there because we were in it during the base set era. So I don't remember whose cards were whose, but I definitely have some sick cards now. My mom gave me original set away to kids at church. Oh my gosh. For the Jesus. I hope they appreciated it. I mean, I guess when you're a kid, it doesn't really, you don't value it too much. He gave it away before you told him? Oh no. Exactly. She gave it away a long time ago. Those cards are probably lost or destroyed by now. Yeah, probably. That's probably why they're all so valuable now. The ones that still exist. My parents moved out of our house that we like pseudo grew up in, like 7 years ago, I think. And my dad had like this giant giveaway. It was like a garage sale, but he just like gave stuff away. And there were most of our Yu-Gi-Oh cards were in that giveaway, and like PlayStation 1 games, like Final Fantasy 7, like that game is pretty crazy expensive now, I'm pretty sure. It's like older consoles. It's so crazy that whoever went to that garage sale, just had a huge come up, probably flipped everything. Do you have any new singles? I don't really do singles. I'm probably going to save singles for the show that I'm going to in March. They just don't do well for me. My best card right now is a full art. What's wrong with the full art? Full arts are pretty cool. Are people still paying $15 a pack for these or no? I haven't looked at like any Prismatic streams recently. Probably depends. Well, I know like bigger streams, people are probably paying 20 still, but oh, it's an $11 full art. I mean, look, dude, as collecting, like as long as you like it, there's not really. It doesn't really matter what the value of the card is. Like, if you like the card, that's kind of all that matters. But 12 is solid. I thought 12 was solid too, so that's kind of why I did it. It's actually under what I could get the full ETVs for, like in a Facebook group. Like I could list all these at 110 and sell them very quickly. But I'm kind of doing it for the stream and community. But at the same time, it's like it just doesn't make sense. Don't really follow Prismatic, but I think 12 is just below average. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going for more in other streams, but that's kind of that's the story of my streaming career. Pretty happy because I'm only 10. Yeah, dude, I mean, if you're only 10, you got so many more years to collect. Like, enjoy what you got for sure. Just make sure you take real good care of those cards. Yeah, for real. Definitely make sure to take care of the cards. A lot of younger people do not do not take care of them. Don't be like us when we were kids. Well, I actually did take good care of my cards because my dad was a card collector and he bought us the cards for Pokemon because it was like geared towards children, but he was really into sports cards. So like all of our childhood cards were like sleeved up, top loaded. That also doesn't make sense why he gave away a lot of like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, shoving cards raw into a binder. Yeah, we did not do that unless they were like commons. Family just didn't know better, so they never got slaves or anything. Oof. Well, hey, at least they were all given away, right? Probably all damaged anyway. No value, you know. You always have the best music. Well, I'm glad you think so. I literally just type into YouTube like copyright free music just so I can play it while live streaming to YouTube without the copyright. I was kind of surprised. I normally would play the lo-fi, like the 24-hour lo-fi girl music or whatever, but it got hit with copyright like every time on the stream. I'm like, how? Like, how is a lo-fi girl copywritten? Yeah, that's I kind of had to do it just because I could not sit here and listen to like rock music or like hip hop for hours at a time. Like I was doing that for a while and it's just it gets so old. Like I'm sure it's good for people popping in and out. They can enjoy the music while they're here, but for me sitting here for like hours at a time, I just can't. It's like no matter how much I like the genre or the music, nah, I need something chill. AI music on YouTube. I didn't even think about that. I have not seen that. I need to get like an AI streamer to stream for me. It's like every time I talk, I just see the number of viewers go down. It's like, okay. Yeah, there's no way you can copyright AI music, right? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Can you tell me the top 5 indie games in your opinion? Indie games, top 5. It Takes Two. Does that has to be an indie game, right? Like just because it blew up and became game of the year doesn't mean it's not an indie game. Battle Block Theater. I'm trying to think of indie games. Like, I haven't played like mini in so long. But It Takes Two has to be number one. Like, that's one of my like probably top 3 favorite games of all time. It's just so much fun to like be stressed out with your significant other, you know. I love the memes of the videos of the guy playing with his girlfriend, and it's like the guy gets through the puzzle like really quickly, and then it's just like sitting waiting for the girl to get through. That was my experience. But yeah, It Takes Two, Battle Block Theater, absolutely love that game. I think I have like 80 hours in Battle Block. I got every achievement except the beat the game on insane kind of thing. I didn't have insane co-op, I think, maybe. I didn't have like a highly competitive person to beat that with, so yeah, It Takes Two, Battle Block Theater, A Way Out, which was the same devs as It Takes Two. That game was really fun. It's about 2 guys like breaking out of prison together. It's really story based though. Like the gameplay isn't great, but the story is really good. Which is why I like It Takes Two combines the both. It's story and gameplay, which the creator of It Takes Two, A Way Out, he was actually an author, so he wrote stories and he wanted to write stories and put them into like a video game. So that's why the stories are so good. Yeah, It Takes Two was definitely a step up. The new game coming out, I think it's this year, actually. I forget what it's called. It's sci-fi and fantasy, though. I think it's 2 girls this time, and like one of them is a sci-fi author, and then one of them is a fantasy author, and then they get like thrown into their stories, and they get like fused together. So like some is sci-fi and fantasy. Like it looks really really fun. I'm pretty hyped for it. I can't wait to make my wife play it with me. So that's 3 so far. Don't Starve Together. I think that was another really solid one. I don't know if I'd put it in my top 5, but I know that I have played Don't Starve Together a ton, at least back in the day. And there was another game we played a lot called RoboCraft. It's kind of Lego-y, like you build a robot mech, and then it's like an arena and you fight. That game was really cool. I guess that's my 5 indie games. I don't know if I'd put all those in the top 5, but I'm probably forgetting some is the reason I don't have a better top 5. What is that game called? Just gonna type in new It Takes Two. Split Fiction. It's called Split Fiction. It looks really good. March 6th. Dang, that's coming out soon. Can go down. The wall is gone. Yeah, it's looking like the wall will not be necessary. The wall is probably going on Facebook Marketplace. I really hope Battle Partners isn't like this. Like, I hope people actually want that. And for Battle Partners, I'm gonna do a rip till you hit, and then also have boxes in the bin. So hopefully it'll go better, but we will see. I know they are. I just don't know if they'll do it in my stream. Like Terrestrial Festival was a huge hit. Like I actually was, selling crap left and right. But Battle Partners will be a good test to see if I ever do this again, kind of thing. People are learning about poor hit rates in Prismatic. I've seen a lot of good hit rates. Yeah, Battle Partners has guaranteed hits, so it's 3 ARs per box and 1 SR, or if it's a double hit box, it'll have an SR and another SR, or 2 SARs. And then it should be 1 A spec as well. Yeah, I prefer Japanese anyway because of the guaranteed hit rates. I haven't ripped Crimson Haze since 2 weeks maybe, but I did get 5 more boxes in. And I honestly don't understand why people aren't ripping Crimson Haze at the price it is, because the Greninja is like $180 or something now. Like, it has a really expensive chase, and the boxes are still pretty cheap. You got a box off of a wheel? How much you pay for the wheel? $18, yeah, that's a good hit right there. H Watts, this is not a giveaway. This is a multicast stream on the Whatnot and the YouTube. So Whatnot is a sales platform where I am attempting to sell stuff. The giveaway for the Prismatic Evolutions ETB did already run though last Saturday. The next giveaway is going to be for a Battle Partners booster box. It was a semi-charity stream. He was raising funds to pay for emergency vet care for his dog. I hear that story very frequently in Pokemon. Like, starting to be a little sus of it. Unless just like everyone has dogs that need surgeries. But I have definitely heard that story many times. What is a knuckle dragger? Someone just commented that on one of my videos, I guess. A stupid or loudish person. Okay. I'm new to Pokemon Life, so it was my first time, but I've been in his stream a bunch of times. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, I've seen that a lot, and I'm like, I guess everyone just wants to like dump their Pokemon when their dog gets injured. Which, I mean, it makes sense, Pokemon's valuable, so can help pay for the bills. Vets are expensive too. Like, some surgeries are crazy. Just the vet visit alone was like $1,000. Well, I put this as an auction because I assumed that it would sell for more than 36. 36 was just my base. But I'm kind of sick of running the auction for no one to buy, so I'm just going to put it as a buy it now. You're going where?
Walmart.
For what?
And I get some juice, some bottled water and stuff.
Okay.
Anything you want.
Just prismatic evolutions if you find any.
No candy bars.
I feel like the candy bars messed me up yesterday, but I don't know. I feel like if I rip Crimson Haze box, I'll need another new binder, and I already have like 4 binders. Crimson Haze is a good one though. Like, I love Crimson Haze. That's why I get it so much. And people buy it normally, but... Yeah, I try to keep my prices under everyone else's, but it still doesn't work most of the time. I feel like people just bounce into smaller streamers, like lower views, just to try to like steal from them. Like if they get desperate and run stuff at $1, and they'll be like, "Oh yes, I got a $4 prismatic ETB," and then they just go and flip it themselves. Whichever streamer does that would be crazy. There's one of my Givey goblins. I kind of got like that one stream, and I had like 8 viewers, and I was like, you know what? I'll throw up a Greninja promo, and back then it was like $12 or something, and I threw it up for $1, and it sold for $4, and I'm like, how in the like does no one have money? Like, why is a card selling for 30% value? Now that promo is like $50. That's just so funny to me. And if I were to run it right now, I would still sell it for like a $4 amount, probably. It's so hard to look up pricing while on phone, so I miss out. When I first got on here, I was in the bigger channels, right? And I was like, they're doing like 5-second auctions. I was literally typing on my computer every single card right away, looking at last solds to see what the market was. And 99% of the time, every card sold for over market. Like the Magic card from Potato sold for 152 on the stream I was in last night. 152, that's pretty good, right? Yeah, it's 222 market. Dang, the triple beat one went up to 73. That's crazy. Big streams make money, like so much money off of everything. Like everyone just hops in there and they're like, "Here, take all of my money, way over market." And then those same people hop into smaller streams like this, and then they're like, "Hey, can I get that for $1?" It's like, no. Open, please. I have to wait for someone to purchase to open. Sorry. It's wild and innocent. Yeah, the logic just, it isn't there. I get people wanting to like flex their purchases, you know, but like, why? Like, why go so ham? I have sent to PSA. I sent 3 cards to PSA. My base set Charizard from my childhood, Raging Bolt, SIR, and an Entei. It took over 2 months to get the cards back, and the first like 2 weeks of the box showing delivered, it showed they didn't have it. There's no minimum for cards to like a quantity of cards. If you submit with GameStop, they won't send it off until they have 10 total cards, and that's between you and like anyone else that wants to submit. But if you want them to submit right away, it's a minimum of 10 at a GameStop. But you can submit 1 card if you want. I wouldn't go through GameStop personally. Like, I like the concept. There's so many different variables in that. And I know that I can trust myself. So I would rather, like, I don't know if I can trust, random guy at GameStop. Especially when I've heard, like, GameStop employees, like, buying the Prismatic evolutions, as they come in, so no one else can. You get packing material. You don't really need much stuff to send it in. You have to put every card in a card saver or a semi-rigid, and you'll just get, like, cut out some cardboard, and you'll just, like, sandwich the cards together and then, like, rubber band them. If any of them hit a 10, I can fund the rest of my Terra. That you could. It's really not bad submitting yourself, at least with PSA. I don't know about the others because I haven't done it, but it's really just the process of filling out the form, and you have to type out, like, each card in, like, full detail, and then you have to estimate the values. So always do the value one, which is, like, the cheapest option. It covers up to, like, $500 value of the grade, and you'll get upcharged if your PSA 10 is worth more than $500 according to them. So like my Charizard I submitted, it got a PSA 8, and they valued it as $550. eBay last sold at the time was exactly $500. So I got upcharged from the value submission of $25 to $75. So I had to pay an extra $50 just to get my card back. Otherwise, I think they just hold it or they may crack it. I don't know. Like if you don't pay that. Card hostage. Yeah, I don't know if that's what they do. I immediately paid because I obviously like that was a sentimental card for me, and I wanted my card back. What if it values over one? I don't know the chart for the pricing. I don't remember what $75 submission gets you. I thought it was like 1,500 up to like that value, or maybe up to 2K. I really don't like PSA personally, but I have 2 Master Ball Umbies from Terra I want to send. Dang, dude, 2 of them? CGC just got roasted by. I haven't made the video yet. I was probably gonna make it today and post it tomorrow, but they had like a little bit of a scandal. No SAR. We pulled like 12 of those over like 100 boxes. I'm sure you were here when a lot of them were pulled. I still need Espeon and Jolteon for my Terrestrial Festival. What's kind of like the CGC label? Just know PSA is more valuable by the community. Yeah, PSA is like the standard, which I kind of hate, but CG. So there's beta playtest cards that were made in like 95, 96, and they CGC graded a bunch of them, and CGC actually brought in this Japanese guy that worked for Creatures Inc., which is like the Japanese Pokemon company that makes the cards, until like 2008. He left in like 2008 or something, but they brought him in to authenticate the cards with them. Turns out they were able to like look at the dot matrix code on the cards, which shows what kind of printer printed and like what the date was, and the date on a lot of those cards turned out to be 2024. So a lot of those cards were faked and they're proxies that CGC graded. So I wouldn't be shocked to see CGC values go down a bit, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. What like does PSA would that have happened to PSA? Probably like the same thing. There's a lot of fake there's a lot of fake beta playtest CGC slabs. I don't know. I wouldn't think any of the other ones are like faked that well. But like they were just like really, really good fakes is the problem. Like they were only able to be told that they were fake by like a super high resolution image or something that would show like the printer's code. Because every printer has like a unique code so that you can track like where it came from and what date it was printed. But I also prefer CGC. But at this point, like for the future, they just keep having like scandal after scandal, and it's super unfortunate. But I'm sure CGC pristine slabs will still hold value over PSA 10. But I think tag is probably the future. I don't know though. It's just a little guess. Yeah, I prefer the look of CGC as well. Like for my PC, like Arcanines, I just collect CGC pristines. Like I'll do a PSA 10 if I can't find a pristine. But I try to do like CGC pristines. Just because the pristines are more valuable too. Like, they're way harder to get as well. Gem Mint is just a 10, but Pristine is a pristine 10. So, like, if you hear a CGC Gem Mint 10, that's just a regular 10, but the Pristine is, like, way harder to get. So, like, it's basically PSA's Gem Mint 10. But PSA doesn't have a pristine label. Yeah, basically perfect. It's really hard to get. It's like BGS Black Label, but not as exclusive. Because like BGS has like, I think they have 10, pristine 10, and Black Label. I'm not sure. Maybe their 10 is just like pristine 10. But they have a Black Label, which is like super, super, super hard to get. CGC's is also really hard to get, much harder than a PSA 10. But it's the BGS Black Label is just way, way harder. Probably do PSA since it should hold resale value over time. Yeah, you can't go wrong with PSA just because of that. It just sucks that there's like so much human error involved, and like, you know, if the grader is having a bad day, you'll get a bad grade, and it's just stupid. That's why I think tag will be the future, but we will see. I know a lot of people like tag. I think it's holding similar value to PSA from what I've seen, but I don't know about like long term. I think tag has been around since 2011 as well. But PSA has been around since like the butt crack of dawn, so it's pretty established. That has happened to a lot of people actually. I think you can change it like in the PSA app. I think you can go in and like change your shipping address. So like once it's graded, you can like confirm your shipping address, and if you want them, because you can like set it to stay in the PSA vault or whatever. Definitely get the PSA app. You can like track your shipment and the process in it, and then you can actually see the grades before they ship it out. But I'm pretty sure they like wanted to verify that, yeah, they wanted it, that I wanted it to be shipped. So you can like ship it back or keep it in the PSA vault, and you can list it on eBay right from the PSA app. I'm pretty sure, because PSA did like a deal with eBay, or like eBay bought out PSA or something like that. Which is why like every authenticity guarantee on eBay, it'll go through like PSA to verify that it's authentic. Yeah, any card over $250, I'm pretty sure, on eBay will go through an authenticity guarantee. Or you can set it to do that. If you're trying to sell a fake or something, I think you can disable the authenticity guarantee, but I'm not sure. I definitely wouldn't buy a high value card if it doesn't have the authenticity guarantee, but you know, to each their own. The only problem with that is like it adds a lot of shipping time, but as long as the buyer doesn't care, you know. I'm sure the buyers for high value cards want to ensure that their card is real. Bro, I thought the player's guide was a binder. I was like, wait, there's a binder in here? What? I don't have any of the binder or poster collections. I do want a binder. I still don't have a 151 binder. I wanted to get one of those. Well, everyone says the hit rates are better out of poster collections. Maybe. I don't know. I've never ripped any of it. I'll take your word for it, though. I wouldn't think it's true, but I also don't know. I feel like when people say that, it's like just from what they've seen, and what they've seen is typically like a small subset of data, so it's kind of hard to, you know, it's anecdotal. Like, what are the actual statistics, you know, for hit rates? It's kind of hard to track that. Glad I didn't try selling my Pokemon Center ETBs. Would have been a shame to rip that box open for nothing. No, it's worthless now. Oh, those dividers are really cool. Do you have to print out the form and include it in the box to PSA? Yes, you do. There is something that you have to print out and put it in the box. And then there's also a barcode that you have to print out to put on the exterior, like on the box. So you have to put the form in the box, then you have to put like this barcode on the box so that they can scan it when it comes in. Yeah, a printer really helps. I have a thermal printer. I literally printed off the form on a thermal label printer, like roll. So it was like super compressed and condensed, but still worked. Curiosity, would you get Japanese 151? I really just need like people committed to buy it because it's I do want to get it again. I went really heavy into battle partners, but Japanese 151 is like really expensive right now. So like selling it, I'd probably have to be at like 130 a box. And it just doesn't make sense for me to sit on products like that if it's not going to move. I actually did want to get, I think I wanted to get 5 shiny treasures and 5 Japanese 151 boxes on my last order, but my money, like the money going into my business account didn't clear yet, so I didn't have enough to cover the additional cost of the 151 boxes, so I ended up just taking them off. And shiny treasure, I think. Shiny Treasures is a really good set. Like, it was really slept on for a while. It's actually going up in price now. I was selling those at like $42 a box, which I think was profiting me like $3 a box, but we went through those quick every time. V-Star Universe is also really cool. Both high-class sets, but V-Star Universe is also very expensive. They're a little older, so print run is ended already from my limited knowledge in print run timing. Yeah, I don't know when the print run is gonna end, kind of thing, but they printed a crap ton of shiny treasures, which is why it was so cheap. V-Star Universe is, I mean, it's still kind of like a decent price, so they gotta still be printing it, as far as I know. Yeah, it is really big. The second to last box we ripped on stream of shiny treasures, we hit the Bubble Mew. It's crazy. 360 cards is pretty crazy, yeah. It's so cool though, because you have like the digitized foil or whatever. You got the baby shinies, you got some art rares too. Yeah, Terra's not quite that. Terra is big though, because like the reverse Pokeballs, and Prismatic is huge because it has like the regular hollows, regular reverse hollows, Pokeball, Master Ball. I'm never going to aim to Grandmasters. Yeah, I typically just want like specific art rares or illustrations. Like I was trying to collect the Evolutions SARs from Terra, but I don't know. It's pretty disheartening, like trying to buy stuff at like 85%, which is like the standard for like off-platform sales, because that's like without fees anyway. And then people were like, "No, I'll take 110%." I'm missing the Jolteon and the Espeon EXs. There was a guy local I was gonna meet up, like same city, and he was like, for sale for trade at 85%. And I messaged him, I'm like, so 85% on the Espeon right now is $72. And he was like, LOL, no. I'm firm at I'm like, He said 85% is for trade only. I'm like, bruh. You have an extra Espeon? You trying to get rid of your extra Espeon? Could definitely use the money to fund the Umbi. I mean, you want the Umbreon? No, I'd probably just sell it. I need monies. I think I'm gonna cut the collection for Terra. Especially with like, we'll see how Battle Partners goes tonight and tomorrow, but like Prismatic going this way is insane to me. So if people would actually want like my evolutions, I'll probably just sell them. It's kind of sad, but I spent a lot of money on Prismatic and Battle Partners, and for them to not sell, like, we'll see how Battle Partners does, but is there a reason you're not offering single packs? So each transaction has like a 30-cent fee. So it's cheaper, or it's more profitable to do bundles. So that's why you see a lot of bundles on streams. Bigger streamers, they obviously don't care about it because they make crazy amounts off of people for single packs, like, you know, $20 prismatic pack. Cool. I don't care about that 30 cents because I just made $15 on it because they also get it for distribution price. Well, Whatnot is 11% plus a 30-cent transaction fee on everything. So it really is a pain, honestly. Like if they went down to like 5%, like stuff could be so much more affordable and they could still make their money. But you know, it's how it works, business. Flat 30 cents and 11% nutty. Well, eBay's 15%, so it's better than that. I don't know what drip is. I have considered going to drip, but I didn't see like where the fees were. So I don't know what their fees are. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like they don't seem to care about like smaller streamers too. They don't incentivize smaller streamers in any way. They literally target like every benefit towards the bigger channels and bigger streamers and just like promoting them. Yeah, exactly. So if I sold a pack at $10, that would be $8.50 for me, which is around what I bought them at since I bought them in bulk. So that would be me breaking even. So when they're at $12, I profit like, I don't know, $2. Dude, last sale on this card, I'm looking on eBay right now, $531. That is crazy. $1,035 in a CGC pristine. Found some for cheaper, but I don't know how legit. Yeah, it shows market at like $390, but the last sale was for, what was it, 500? 531 was the last sale on that card. But yeah, market shows $395. Are you itching to rip something? I mean, I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes and haven't sold a single item. So yeah, I'd say itching to rip something is an accurate description. Like, I honestly had no idea, like, this wouldn't sell at all. Like, I thought it was just because, you know, maybe streaming at the wrong time, but mornings are typically my best sales, so I have no idea. It really is crazy going from, like, selling $2,500 in an hour and a half to selling nothing in an hour and a half. Like, that's actually crazy to me. What's the matter, dude? You dancing, bro? How many cards are in a Crimson Haze pack? 5, I think. I think it's 30 packs per box and then 5 cards per pack. It's like the standard. It's a standard set, so. Yep, baby Vio. Look at that little foot. I guess that's kind of weird. I believe they are. They're because it's a set with 3 ARs, 1 SAR. I don't think Crimson Haze had ace specs yet. I think that started in Stellar Miracle, but I might be wrong about that. But now standard sets have 3 ARs, 1 SR, and an ace spec guaranteed. So you'll have 5 packs with hits guaranteed, and then potentially a double hit, and then the rest of the packs are just bulk. 151 is a special expansion set, so that's actually not. It is a special set. Terrestrial Festival is a high class set. So 151 booster boxes have 20 packs, and they have 7, 8 cards, something like that. They have a reverse Pokeball. 7, yeah, because they have like 11 or 12 reverse Pokeballs. They have EXs. They have guaranteed Master Ball, guaranteed 3 ARs, guaranteed SR, sometimes double hit. Wouldn't hard both for Terra and 151. I started with 151 when I was streaming. I did 151 Rip to You hits back when they were like $50 a box. Bud, why are you fighting me? You want to take down the light pole? Yeah, right? You got an after? Started in December, so you were a TCG Pocket? You came from TCG Pocket, maybe? No? What got you back into it then? Alright, dude. This is like a really high stack of cards. Let's not knock this over. Little dude, this room is just not safe for you, bud. I don't know why, but Reddit kept showing me various Pokemon stuff. I feel like that's just how it happens, but a lot of people got into it because of TCG Pocket, so that's probably why Reddit ended up getting you there. Pokemon misprints. Is my Pokemon card fake? Dude, what are you doing? I was like, these are looking real nice. Random ETBs regret. Why do you regret? You got like $50 Scarlet and Violet ETBs or something? Now I want to finish those sets, but I put them on hold. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sometimes it's not about completing the master set. It's about the journey to completing the master set, you know? It's the friends you made along the way. One Shining Fates and Astral Radiance. I still need both of those for my sealed collection. Dude, what are you doing? Ugh. Lyra taking down 5 Astral Radiance. Are we ripping those or shipping? I think those are the last ones I have. Oh no, there should be another one still in there, I think. So I think we have 1 through 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1 through 15, top 5. All right, good luck. Let's see it. Hour and a half in, ripping a pack. We did it, guys. Nice. Solid nothing. Hollows and up for those. Okay, got you. Magnemite and Cleavor. Let's get the... Or do you want the reverse hollows as well? Or no? Yeah, okay. Magneton, non-hollow rare. 2 packs remain. Anything shiny. I was like, where's the reverse? Radiant Heatran. Okay. Last pack magic. It was like stuck. Alright, the slowest burn pack ever. Aww. Reverse non-hollow Mamoswine. Appreciate you going in. I feel like my camera is like a little foggy. Yeah, I really like the Radiant cards. One of the first cards I bought was the Radiant Charizard when I got back into this. Did you already master the bulk, like the common and uncommons for Astral? Not sure, but I have a pile I haven't gone through yet. Makes sense. I still need to get a bunch more binders for like bulk master sets. That's like the only thing I go for, just because people don't want their bulk, so I can just like get some bulk sets. They're not worth anything, but I guess it's just fun to collect something. Now I'm thinking just send bulk too, just in case. Got you. Waiting for sleeves to arrive. Fresh Prismatic packs. Fresh Paldean Fates packs. feel like these might sell if the Battle Partners stream pops off. Yeah, just if like we're ripping boxes and doing the rip till you hit, a lot of the times when those are popping off, people will check out the Buy It Now shop and then they'll buy stuff while that's going on. But for like none of these to sell for 2 hours almost, like I don't understand that at all. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It makes no sense, bro. Like, how are they just gonna sit there and not get ripped? So tempting. Not gonna do it though. I'm not gonna do it. Will not give in. Let's pin up some Paldean Fates. Maybe? Paldean is the Bubble Mew and the Charizard. It's basically Shiny Treasures, but in English. That Bubble Mew and a PSA 10 is like $1,200 now. The Charizard is up there as well. But yeah, those are the two chases. Hoping my Master Ball Umbee pulls a 10. I hope that for you as well. What's a Master Ball Umbreon going for in a 10? Master Ball PSA 10. 1,500 plus. Oh, you have a wait, an English one? This looks like 534 Australian dollars. 365 USD, 410, 412, 400. Yeah, those are Master Balls. Oh, you can't see it once it's sold. Price charting, you don't go based on price charting. I use Collector. This is really good for prices. It uses eBay last solds and like other stuff. But you want to do eBay last sold to actually see prices. And you can also check like buy it now. If you just do buy it now and then sort by lowest price, you can see like what the cheapest is. That's $275 raw. And then 400 buy it now, free delivery. I like how there's like not a clear picture of the Master Ball, but yeah, that is a Master Ball. Now I'm confused. I don't ever use price charting, and I have seen it be wrong so many times, and that's why I don't use it. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. I use Collector and eBay last solds. Collector is like a good like quick look at what the market is, because it'll take into account and like average the last solds. And then eBay last sold, you can literally just see what it last sold for. So like the Umbreon on Collector shows $395, and it had like a $535 sale, and then it had like a $350 sale or something. So then it like averages out based on the last solds. So that's why Collector's at like $395, which is around the market for it. But yeah, typically hopes and dreams shattered. Yeah, so if you're thinking about submitting still for like that big come up, maybe don't, you know. Japanese specifically has such a higher quality control on their cards that grading them is typically not worth it, because the majority of the raw cards will get a 10 just because it's so much better. Paldean Fates for 32. Do you not like that it's under market price? Or do I need to raise it? Paldean Fates is like $8.80 a pack right now. So 4 for 32 is $8 a pack. And probably higher in other streams as well. So but yeah, the prices on Paldean went up like crazy because of the Bubble Mew. Since the raw, the Bubble Mew is at 330 now, and then the Charizard's at like 200. And pretty much every other set besides Prismatic has gone up because people can't find Prismatic, so new people in the hobby are going to other sets. Well, I could just sell the Master Ball Umbee raw and almost fund the SAR. Pretty much, yeah. The Master Ball Umbee raw is around 300, I think. Like 270, 315. There was one that sold for 420, but that was a while ago. And it probably sold for 420 just for the culture, you know? But you could submit with CGC and go for the Pristine. Let me see what the CGC Pristine is going for. Because like this CGC Pristine goes for 1,000 plus. So like if you do Pristines and Black Labels, it's typically worth it. There's one listed right now for the Master Ball Umbreon and a CGC Pristine, and it's listed at 2,222. That's obviously not market, but only 2 have sold, and they've sold at 750 and 680. So you could go for the Pristine and get more money, but it does have to Pristine at that point. Like, let's see what a 10 is worth. CGC 10. The lowest listings for a CGC 10 are $600. So I don't know about that. And there are no last solds of a CGC 10 Master Ball Umbreon. Alright, I think we're just gonna turn it into a giveaway show. Commit to not selling anything. The Givey Goblins have arrived. It's not that they've just arrived, they're always here, lurking in the shadows, waiting to strike. They're in every stream all at once. They're literally omnipresent, and yet somehow always absent as well. Once the Givey clock gets to 10 seconds, they appear, and then they're gone in the blink of an eye. Charmandrew. That's a cool name. Make sure to bookmark the stream tonight. Next stream, it's either tonight or tomorrow, depending on when my boxes come in. But Battle Partners Rip Till You Hit and booster boxes will be going up for sale in tonight's stream or tomorrow, depending when they come in. Also, check out the Instagram and the YouTube. I'm giving away a Battle Partners booster box on there. Whoa. I'll pop in just to say hi probably. Bro, you'll definitely get some rips. Juan, the Chase and Battle Partners is the Lily's Clefairy, technically. But I've actually posted videos on this on my socials as well. There is an error card, the Ins Zoro arc, which has it's the ultra rare golden one, and it has the texture of the SAR Ins Zoro arc on top of it. So that is technically the chase. Last sold on eBay for that card is $1,000. So you could get like 9 booster boxes for that card. Yeah, so the Ins Zoro arc. Check if you want to see more about that. Check out my Instagram or my YouTube. I've posted the video on a YouTube short and an Instagram reel going into detail on that. Pretty wild. It is pretty wild. It's, I think, the coolest error in a hot minute, but All right, goblins. Here it is. Hey! First givey down. Have a good rest of the stream. Might pop back in here and there. All right, appreciate you hanging out. I think we're just gonna call it there. It is a slow morning, slow. Battle partners coming on tonight though, or tomorrow, depending when the boxes come in. Peace.